The book, the book A Hello Goodbye Window was also done with paint, but also with oil pastel, and it was um, inspired a good deal by children's artwork and a kind of abstract, all-over kind of drawing that I like when children make shapes and images and then proceed to just kind of just color in aspects of it, following their own internal sense that may or may not look like it makes sense. And I was hoping I could get away with that in this book. So it turned out very scribbly, and I find that generally when the action of the creation of the art is visible and is still is visible in the final work. So you can see the scribble, the movement of the pastels, which are like crayons, and you can only get what you see if the crayon is moving at a certain speed. Whether you notice that or not consciously as an onlooker, you do know that. You can't, if you've ever used a crayon, you can know what it looks like when you're scribbling rapidly or when you're kind of daubing with the crayon. And that speed of the application of the colors and the materials somehow has an effect on the image itself. I think it makes the image seem, it has its own time in it, in that you see how much time it took to make that image. If it's a single fast-moving line, then it's a quick moment. If it's many fast or slow-moving lines together, you can almost judge exactly how much time transpires within the painting itself. I think you can see this within. It's thrilling to me to see oil painted works where that time is also quite visible, and you can tell each brushstroke remains visible, and the time of each brushstroke is there. Other paintings, the more academic type paintings, they might have been painted over years by one or more hands, and so that's a different sense of time, certainly. But I like the more immediate, more immediate grouping, I guess.